What is going on YouTube? Hannah back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at XRP as well as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, potentially the S&P 500, and specifically an article that was talked about on a few other exchanges and news outlets in regards to PayPal now potentially offering or soon to be offering Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. Very interesting. This is some pretty critical news. So if you want to hear more about this, how this could potentially affect the rest of cryptocurrency and the space, definitely make sure to subscribe. We're also going to be looking at the huge breakout that's happening right now within pretty much all the cryptocurrencies. So definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up as this does help support the YouTube algorithm. Follow me on Twitter, CryptoVOfficial. This way, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can just head over there and DM me. Otherwise, let's jump right into today's episode. All right, guys, so yesterday we made a very interesting video basically talking about XRP Ripple about to surge. I am in the process of making some new thumbnails if you haven't seen already. So it's definitely just a new, thing to change it up, change the way the market, make us stand out, make us a little more unique in the crypto space. So definitely leave a comment if you like the way these are. This was pretty much just a test run, but it's definitely going to be more efficient in today's video if you couldn't tell already. Now, just to jump into today's episode, there's a few things I do want to talk about. Huge, exciting news. Obviously, we can talk about the PayPal transition right now, and then we'll talk about XRP and the massive bull run that Bitcoin is having. As you guys can see right now, pretty much PayPal is to offer Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. This came out yesterday, which is interesting. So a Rooter has revealed that PayPal Holdings Incorporated has entered the crypto market, which is incredible. According to the announcement, PayPal has more than 346 million users that will be able to buy, sell, hold Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, maybe potentially XRP in the near future. The company has partnered with Paxos Trust to enable this service. So I wonder if they're a publicly traded fund because I'm sure they've exploded in price. In addition, the report indicates that users will be able to use crypto to shop at more than 26 million stores associated with its network, which is extremely interesting too. PayPal users in the US will be able to buy, sell cryptos in their digital wallets over the next few weeks. The company is expected to expand services to Venmo. That's pretty crazy. Bitcoin and Ethereum community reacts. Finally, PayPal joins the Bitcoin space run. 346 million users, 26 million merchants, 20th largest bank by deposits. Bitcoin bull investor celebrated the news. The investors believe that the announcement will start a new wave of adoption and will drag banking institutions into the crypto market, which I totally agree with. So that's some crazy news. I think it's going to affect the market positively. All this means is it's just some positive, more adoption in the space, which will ultimately let the price of crypto move up higher. The more people that know about it, the higher it's going to be traded. So with that, let's discuss what is going on within Bitcoin and the other altcoins. So as you guys remember, yesterday, maybe I didn't tell anyone, but I did make a trade yesterday, just a couple of days ago, in regards to a very big order. All right, guys, so moving on to what exactly is happening within XRP. I'm not entirely sure if I had spoken to you guys yesterday about this, but I did say, I definitely said in the video that if we were to break this resistance right here, it is full-blown buy-in right now. So I bought in the second we cross this level right here. The second we cross this downtrend, the symmetrical triangle, I bought in right at 0.2488, and I actually sold right here at the top at 0.26. And for good reason, it's a slight resistance, and I just wanted to see if we can confirm breakout above here. I actually leverage traded this by 25 times. You can see the indicator right here. I moved this just slightly over to 25. I leveraged it by 2,000, which you can see is already entered here. And I bought in right here, went all the way up to here. And I think I made about $300 in literally just a couple of hours. I think 2 or 3 hours I made $300 in a blink of an eye. So it was extremely easy to do. These are the confirmations that we're waiting for on the channel. As you guys know, this is a conservative trading channel. We're not an extremely pro-bull aggressive trading platform and channel here. I try to teach conservative trading, to be patient. If you guys have, a normal day-to-day life, you have another job, you work, you have school, something like this, you can't be fixated on the computer watching the market the entire time. This will now allow you guys to pretty much trade around with cryptocurrency and be able to profit in a non-emotional manner with a longer-term trading platform and trading network. So the fact that we were able to capitalize, make a $300 gain in literally 3 hours is incredible. Hopefully you guys bought in. If you had me on Patreon, if you watch the channel, you would have bought into the market already at around 0.25, which is what was confirmed, and are, capitalizing off this run right now. So this is a huge money move. Hopefully you guys are taking advantage of this. If you haven't, definitely make sure to check the link in the description. Sign up for BitYard. This is the trading platform that I use. I highly recommend signing up. It's the only platform that I really like and enjoy using for XRP. The other exchanges that I've used do not have XRP to trade around with. So check it out. Trade XRP on here. It is a huge benefit to have. It's a huge tool to have in your toolbox. And the fact that you can leverage trade this, buy long, sell short, create stop losses, and do the whole nine with now XRP is a huge opportunity to, capitalize off these runs. So definitely make sure to check it out. Link in the description. It does help support the channel. Now, moving on to what exactly started this thing, you can see right here within the current coin market cap, massive money is flooding into the market right now. This is incredible. Ethereum up 8%, Bitcoin 4%, XRP up 5%. We're just shooting up in price. Litecoin up 11%. I mean, honestly, at this point, any way you bought in, you would have been, capitalizing off this movement. You can see yesterday was when we bought in, because you can see it literally closed just above this downtrend, and the new candle is starting to, cause an uptrend. And that's why I bought in. This symmetrical triangle looked to be breaking bullish as we start to swing upwards. The interesting thing is it took a lot longer than Bitcoin, which I'm not worried about. Bitcoin actually stemmed the breakout much quicker than the other cryptos before, and it actually started the wave and started the rally. Now, it's harder to pretty much trace on here because of how high we are. I mean, it's incredible to see that we're finally seeing prices that we have not seen in probably like a year. I mean, granted, last time we were at $13,000 was all the way back in 2019 in June. So it's been over a year since we've seen prices like this. The fact that we're heading up is incredible. This may have something to do with the PayPal enlisting. I mean, that news came out yesterday about PayPal, literally yesterday. So it could definitely be that news, made the market spike. That's probably why I think we saw this massive jump. The PayPal news came out. People bought into Bitcoin thinking, oh my God, this is great. And now we're shooting up in price. I'm still a little worried about the market. I think we're doing incredible right now. But the fact that we're extremely overbought is definitely something I worry slightly about. Not necessarily as a bad thing. We may consolidate a little bit, but we're definitely headed in an uptrend and in the right direction. So I do believe long term, we are headed for the clear. So this is great news. The fact that we're heading up a little bit higher. We're extremely overbought now on Bitcoin, so I'd kind of steer clear of that. But to check out XRP now finally has had what appears to be a bullish cross as of yesterday. It spiked the bullish cross on the MACD, which is great. We're no longer, or not yet, overbought, which is also a great sign. We just started the symmetrical triangle, and today's candle is closing above resistance. So this is another great reason to be buying into XRP, capitalizing off of this movement. I mean, Litecoin seeing a bullish break. Nobody was expecting this, but the bearish fractal broke bullish, which is incredible. We're hitting a high right now, but these are all great pops. The consolidation right here, the second we cross resistance, we know to buy in and capitalize off the run. I mean, a lot of this doesn't necessarily need to be explained. Ethereum was a little harder to, make a judgment call on. You could use it like this. I mean, there's a slight trend here, but it's definitely a harder one to read. Something along the lines of this. I wouldn't follow Ethereum for right now, but you can see Litecoin, it's very obvious. There's a clear descending fractal, a clear bottom downtrend, a downwards trend in support, and a clear downwards trend in resistance. It is without a given. I do not need to say this, but if we crossed the resistance, the white line, and closed above here, it's a clear buy-in opportunity for a run to the upside. It's without say. Same thing with the downtrend. If we close below the resistance or the support, we know we're going to correct lower. Same exact thing happened. So with Bitcoin, this one was a slightly harder to trend with and trade. You can see the fact that it was pretty much, are we going to break this resistance, this channel right here? We did exactly that and shot up. We broke out of this, beautiful symmetrical triangle. I think it might lead for another symmetrical triangle formation. You can see how we have one here, two, and then there's probably going to be a third form right now. This may actually be the top because it's the 30 cent we were talking about. So the first breakout we had, I mean, it really depends on where you want to start it. It's definitely much, higher than I would have anticipated. We can see like right here, this was about a 21% jump, like from here to here. If we extend this out to what happened at this break, this was a 35% jump. Now we look at what's happening right now. This is a, oops, didn't mean to do that right here. This is about the same. This is a 25% jump. So this might be, in average, the highest point that Bitcoin's going to go before we start to spiral down and make another symmetrical triangle formation and then see another pop in price. The symmetrical triangle formation will gradually lower ourselves on the MACD and the RSI to, basically get ready for another pump to the higher direction, to higher prices. That's what I've noticed, these symmetrical triangles that keep forming on here, these fractals. So I do believe that could be, a sign of what crypto and Bitcoin specifically is going to be doing. But I do believe the start for XRP is just starting to happen now, and I do believe we're going to go much higher. The S&P 500, not moving at all. Still trending, pretty flatline right now. I'm just going to pull up the S&P 500 on the daily so I can get a better overview of what exactly is happening here, if it wants to load. If not, oh well. But I do believe that we are still in a resistance and a correction, which is very interesting. Obviously, it doesn't want to load. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.